Welcome back. I'm here with Forrest Linebarger, and we're talking about what is it like to be green? Kind of like Kermit. We were laughing about that off camera, but for sure, what is it to be green? We you know, a lot of people are confused about that. We talk about being stewards of the earth and about our environment, but what is it?
Well, green building encompasses a philosophy of principles that all are interconnected, but also are all a little different. So one of the pillars of green building is energy efficiency. So one of the things we pay a lot of attention to is how much energy are we putting into our environment, and how can we reduce that, so that, because that helps us in all sorts of ways. It helps us reduce our pollution. It helps us save on energy costs. Mm-hmm. So one of the big issues is how do we reduce our energy usage? Another big factor we think about in green building is how do we create environments that are healthy for the occupants. So
that was that health issue that we spoke of just before we went to break.
That's right. So we pay attention to things like volatile organic compounds, things that off-gas from your house, such as paints and adhesives, glues, all sorts of products have off-gassing properties, and we try to eliminate those so that the quality of air inside of the home is comfortable and reduces sickness and respiratory disease.
Though? Because people are like, well, oh gosh, you got to glue down the carpet. I mean, you know, they can't. Even I think, oh, well, how do you begin to even start that?
Right. You don't glue down the carpet. So, yeah, well, what you do is you...
Okay, well, we're done here.
Well, what you do is you look at the options for how you put together things. So gluing down carpet is one way to handle it. Another way might be to provide a tack strip. That would be one way to reduce the adhesives. The other thing you look at is what's inside of a product. So if you are going to glue it down, what kind of glue are you using? And what kind of paint are you using? So today you can go to the store and you can buy paints that'll off-gas a tremendous amount, or you can choose another product and get a product that does not off-gas. So we tend to carefully choose the products and carefully choose the applications among a huge variety that we have, but we try to select out the ones that are going to create indoor air pollution problems.
Okay, what should a consumer look for? Do they have to come to an expert like yourself, or are there little symbols that they're starting to put on any of this? Like on appliances?
Yes.
Star Energy.
Well, certainly with appliances, there's Energy Star, which is a great program run by the U.S. government and really helps reduce the complexity of deciding which appliances are going to be energy efficient. I use Energy Star all the time. It's just a shorthand way to evaluate how much energy your appliance is using. But as for a more integrated approach to building products, today it's still probably best to go to a professional that is an expert in green building. There are a number of services that are starting to evaluate products, and they're still fairly incipient. For wood, there's the Forestry Stewardship Council, the Forestry Stewardship Council, which evaluates wood and how to make sure that it is not grown from old growth forests. Okay. And then there are Green Seal and a number of other environmental groups that are evaluating products, but and then there are also stores that specialize in environmentally safe products, and that's a great source.
Okay. So we've got all of this greening going on. The philosophy behind it is just to keep things moving along so that we don't run out of product, correct? That we don't run out of our trees, that we don't run out of air, if we don't run out of water. I found one of the most fascinating things reading through the article that you gave me was 4 people in a household taking a 5-minute shower.
Ah, yes.
And what is that? 3 gallons of water, drinking water. How much? 300 gallons, or it was ridiculous amount of water.
Yes,
in the course of a year?
showers use a tremendous amount of water and can be so easily, you can reduce the amount of energy used so easily by taking a few simple methodologies. One way is you can reduce the water supply. You can use a shower head that's an energy saver shower head. It drops the amount of water usage by about half. Another thing that you can do is you can use on-demand water heaters, which are fabulous products. They cut your water heating costs by about 50%. They never run out of water. They don't take any floor area because they heat the water directly as it goes through the pipes. And they're just fabulous product, just better. And considering hot water usage represents about 16% of your energy use for a typical household, it makes a tremendous difference.
Well, we're just finding out so very, very much. So we're going to go yet to another break, but we will come back and we'll tell you where you can get more information. Actually, you're going to be the Peninsula Home and Garden?
Yes, we'll be at the. I'll be speaking for my company, Vox Design, at the Peninsula Home and Garden Show that's coming up February 23rd through 25th.
Cool, cool. And so we'll cover that. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. Thanks.